Hey folks, a little bit off the beaten path. Well, no, not really. I've just made a little bird feeder that mounts on the window. You can buy these, but I sort of had some bits and pieces lying around what I've used up in the rubbish, to be honest, that was going to go in the bin. But I've made a little bird feeder that mounts to the window, so hopefully we'll be able to observe the little birdies. There's no design for it. If you want a design, you can copy it if you want. I mean, it sort of designed itself just because of what I had. Incidentally, the plastic I had, it's not water bottle, but if you wanted to make something simple, you could use water bottle, I'm guessing. I haven't tried it, but the stuff I've got is, as I say, something from a different project. But have a look. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and nice to be nice. Cheers. So guys, a little bit off subject. Well, it's not really. I should be working on rocket stove. It's raining, temperatures have dropped down. I've got some more parts for it and what I needed, the rope, ceiling rope and stuff. But what I'm doing at the minute, because I can, I've got this stuff. This is some it's like 1mm plastic. I've had it for ages. It's been kicking around and I had an idea what I wanted to do with it. I was looking at bird feeders and I'd seen some window bird feeders, and what I'm going to do is bend this. I'll show you better in a minute, but I've just cold bent that. It went alright. I'm going to bend it, make some wooden sides. I've got enough for two, so I'm going to make two of these. I'll probably do one as a full cutout like that, and one with a circle in it like that. And what I've got to stick it on windows are these little glass suckers, and I've got two of them. I'm not going to destroy them. I'm going to make it so I can hang that on the window outside and feed the birds. Hopefully they'll come and feed and we can observe them. Another little project, I'm going to dig around and see what wood I've got. This is a house sparrow nesting box. Now here in Switzerland and in UK they're native. Now in US I know they're not native, they were introduced, so they're a bit of a, they could be a pain in the bum. So, but here in Switzerland there's a 60% less house sparrows now. Now I'm not personally part of the cause of that, but part of the cause of that is the buildings I work on now have got nets so that the birds can't get in and nest. There's obviously reasons for that, but there's less habitat for them to nest. So what I would say, if you have got native birds that need help, look for some sort of designs what you can find that you can make for your native birds. Say this is a house sparrow box. This is actually from, I don't know, it's like RSPB, but in Germany. I'm gonna go for the basic design of this. I've got to look for some scrap, but I don't see point in cutting all fronts and all sides separate. I don't know why they've done that. That seems like more work. But I'm going to have a go at this as well. Might not get this on video today, but that's a little project I want to do. But I'll get on with this and see what you think. So this sort of configuration. It's ridiculous to fold that and get the camera out with one hand. Now, believe it or not, this is wood I'm going to use. I mean, I was going to throw that away until I found a use for it, and this wood would have only gone up, well, be burnt, you know. So it's nothing lost. It's from junk. It's very rough, but I'm going to cut it out. Got some nails in it, but I'll pull them out first. But I'm going to cut it out the shapes I want for the sides, and I'll sand it back. I've got my old sacrificial plane. If I need to, I'll plane it with that, but I doubt I'll need to. I'll just rub it up on with sander, and I'll be back to you in a moment. Now I know that's horribly sketched, but I've just gone around it with a marker so that you can see it from pencil line. But that's sort of shape I'm going to cut out. Now you could cut that out with a jigsaw or whatever. I'm fortunate enough to have a bandsaw, so I'm going to cut that out and I'll give you a look. What I did incidentally is tack the two pieces together just so that, well, they're the same or as near as damn it. So that's that little bit. Well, if anybody's interested in measurements and stuff, I mean, I'm just doing this because that's what I've got, it's that wide, you know. So if anybody's interested in any measurements, like, let me know and I'll tell you, you know what I mean. Or I'll even try and do a, you can see it, you don't need a plan, do you? What we've done is we've drilled some holes and we're just sanding up the edges by hand, just to round them off a bit, make them a little bit better pleasing to the eye and to the bird's feet maybe. So I put a little bit of strip of wood across front of that because that plastic was trying to bow out, and all I did was pre-drilled it and put some of these little tacks. I were going to screw it, but as I had these little brass sort of style nails, I did it with that. What I want to do now is just put a couple of screw eyes, you know, with the little hole so I can put some strings on it. And I'll give it a look. Incidentally, I thought I had some animal friendly acrylic sort of wood preserve, and I did, but because I forgot about it and left it in garage over winter, it frozen, and with it being acrylic, it's now one big lump of rubbish to throw in the bin. So that's that. I found a bit of dowel and put a bit of dowel on it, and instead of using string, because the only string I've got is for the what we type papers up, and it decomposes, so probably wouldn't be a good idea, so I just put a piece of garden wire on it and one sucker. The food I've got is well, it's duck food, to be honest, but we haven't got any ducks anymore, but I'll have to get some proper bird food, wild bird food, but that's the basic idea, and hopefully they'll come and feed at it. As I said, I've got enough, well, I've got another sucker, so I could make one more using that sucker, or I'm sure I can buy little cup suckers and I'd probably be able to drill holes. I quite like that.